but Bear responds, and it's an extremely quick race. I think we're going to see a very big time here by Bear, and it's 8:72. It's a new course record. I don't think the Mexican rival has anything to answer, and I don't think it is, and I think it's Ginger who gets the second win and propels herself to the top of the league. But Piggy Smalls on the near side comes out of nowhere and overtakes all three, and this is a phenomenal performance from the American. It's Little Bear Trotsky who walks into the garden, which is right next to the racing paddock. Bear is one of the more inconsistent picks, either getting a really quick time or doing nothing at all and coming in stone cold last. She heads over to Ginger to see what's up and see if there's any really good grass around here. Pigs often do this technique. Anyway, let's get to the first race of week 2. And the door drops and everyone's being caught off guard, and Hoshi's the first one to move, but he's not going very quick, and Ginger realises that and tries to go for an easy win. Smalls is going to have to keep up if he wants to keep his championship hopes alive, and Ginger gets it at the line, and it's the easiest win in Ginger's career, and Smalls did well to make sure that he minimised the damage. Hoshi will have to settle for third, which is not very good given that he was the first mover, and Bear and Pepper, where were they? As the door goes down, everyone's asleep, and Hoshi realises that he's the first one to get out, but he doesn't maximise on it at all. And Ginger takes advantage and makes sure that she bags herself into the 10 points. It's little Pepper Sanchez from Mexico. Pepper was joint third with Hoshi at the end of week 1, but now drops into 4th after that last race, losing out to Hoshi. A bit of an abysmal start for Pepper. She'll be looking to improve throughout the next few races and hopefully climb back to third or maybe possibly second. Let's see what happens in race 2. The door drops and Bear gets a good start, so does Hoshi, but Ginger comes through the middle and she might have this all wrapped up, but no! Pepper Sanchez comes on the near side, has a burst of speed and finds herself in front and takes it at the line. Fantastic by Pepper Sanchez. In week 1 we saw her do this to Ginger a couple of times. Could that be a theme in week 2? Very interesting race. As the door drops, Bear and Hoshi get good starts, but then Ginger punctures through both of them and looks like she's going to get the win until Pepper Sanchez has a burst of speed on the near side and takes it at the line again. Very, very good race from the Mexican. Smalls senses that he's falling behind in the overall standings and has to make sure he gets third. Mr. Oinku. Last week he was eating dandelions, this week he's eating long grass. We've seen Hoshi eat a lot, but what we haven't seen is Hoshi win a lot. Will he change that in week 2? Fingers crossed for Hoshi over the next few races. Let's see the third race. The door goes down by Sanchez, who gets a good start, and so does Hoshi, but Piggy Smalls is in the mix as well. Ginger is looking dangerous at the back there, but Piggy Smalls has a burst of speed and he might get his first win of week 2, and he does in exactly 10 seconds. And finally, Piggy Smalls is starting to make ground on Ginger in the overall points competition. Ginger makes sure she doesn't slip too far away and still gets a podium position. Pepper does what she does best and beats Ginger at the line, and Hoshi sticks with tradition and comes 4th. As they set off, Pepper has the best start along with Hoshi. Piggy Smalls was always in the mix, but he was just too strong in the later section and claims his first 10 points of the week. Bear is absolutely nowhere to be seen. A very poor performance from Bear. It's the points leader, Ginger Hamilton, who's done well to hold on to her lead in week 2. She got an easy win in the first race. In the second race, she managed to hold on and increase the points difference with her main rival, Smalls. But Smalls did win the last race, so she's got a real job on now. She's always calm, but she's just trying to get those extra few calories in before the 4th race begins. Let's see how she does over the next 4 races. The door goes down and Piggy Smalls gets a good start, and so does Ginger, and Bear's in the mix as well. But Piggy Smalls holds on. Ginger's putting pressure, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And Piggy Smalls gets his second win of week 2, and it's the fastest time of week 2 as well. You can't help feel that Piggy Smalls is really coming into his stride now as he chips another 3 points off Ginger's lead. We don't have track camera 1, and track camera 2 is a sorry state and doesn't tell the whole story. But Piggy Smalls starts off strong and he finishes strong and collects his second win of week 2. It's Piggy Smalls who's currently in the clubhouse just before it's been refurbished. He is currently trying to find the exit, which is right in front of him. It's just there, Piggy Smalls. He's decided. Oh no, he is. He wants to get out. And he does. Congratulations, Smalls. And we head over to the 5th race of 7. The door drops. Bear does get a great start. Piggy Smalls is also there. But look at the acceleration of Piggy Smalls as he passes Bear with ease there. But Bear responds, and I think Bear might actually take it back off him. And she does. And that's an exceptional performance from the Russian. And it just shows how quick Bear can be when she puts her mind to it. She robs Piggy Smalls of 3 wins in a row. And I think Ginger's very relieved at that. I don't think it would have been in Ginger's favour if Piggy Smalls had won again. Let's see that again. The door goes down and Bear does get the best start, and then Piggy Smalls does what he does best and accelerates in the middle section and looks like he's going to wrap it up, but then Bear responds and takes the win back off him. And that is a brilliant performance and an extremely interesting race for them. And Smalls will be out for blood now. It's Ginger and Pepper. These two are firm friends outside of the race course. They've been eating all day today, so they're particularly happy. Ginger's probably the more stressed out of the two of them. She's starting to feel the pressure of Smalls, who's trying to take the points lead off her. There's a lot to play for in the next 2 races. And we're on to the penultimate race of week 2. Door drops. And a lot of them get good starts, but Bear and Smalls particularly. But Smalls is pushing now, but Bear is also responding, and the pace is getting quicker, and I think this is a very quick race now. And Bear, yet again, takes the win off Smalls and robs him of a 3rd win in week 2. Even Smalls is acknowledging how quick that race was. That was a very fast pace, and yet again, Bear hits the mark and steps up to the plate and beats Smalls across the line. When they come out, Smalls and Bear start to have a bit of a grudge match, and the pace gets quicker and quicker throughout. But yet Bear holds her own and just beats Smalls across the line. Let's see that again. It is so close. It's a fraction of a snout, but it is still a win. And Bear gets the 2nd win of week 2. And the guys are together for the final race. Bear looking for that 3rd win out of nowhere. We would not have thought that in race 4. Smalls also going to be looking for his 3rd. That's eluded him for the last few races. Hoshi would just be happy with a single victory. And Ginger really needs to pull something out the bag if she's to stay on top in week 2. And we're on to the final race. The door drops and they all get a good start apart from Pepper. But it's Smalls and Bear once again fighting out in a grudge match to see who's going to win and get the 3rd win. And it's Bear at the line. And it's another sub-9 second performance. No other pig can do that. Only Bear can, and she's done it twice now. Let's just be honest and say that on her day, Bear is the fastest pig. And make no mistake that today is her day. Even Smalls couldn't keep up with her at the punch. When the door drops, Smalls and Bear know exactly what they need to do, and they waste no time in trying to execute it. But Bear's straight line speed is the determining factor and just pips Smalls yet again at the post. It's really impressive stuff. She's not going to be at the top of the league because she's just too inconsistent, but she has proven something today. And here are the round 2 results. Smalls bags himself 53 more points, and that's because of 6 top 2 finishers. Ginger gets 42, and that's because of the consistency of having 6 podium places. Bear did get the most amount of wins this week, but didn't do much else and finds herself with 38 more points. And unfortunately, Hoshi and Pepper lagged behind. Hoshi didn't get a single win this week, nor second, and that's really cost him. So what does that mean for the season overall? Well, Smalls rises to number 1 after a fantastic week 2 for him. Ginger drops down to 2nd place. Bear rises from last to 3rd after a fantastic last 3 races. Pepper clings on to 4th, and Hoshi drops all the way to the bottom, having an appalling week in week 2. Join us in round 3 to find out who is one step closer to winning season 1 of the League of Pigs.